Today is March 3, 2016. This is a comment that I received on the video I uploaded earlier today. Google, in all their infinite wisdom, has decided that it is in all of our best interests to selectively censor comments by sticking them in the spam box so the rest of the YouTube population is unable to see them. This one is pure gold. It says, "I'm Jeremy, I'm 27, and I work and live in Covina, California. I love the work you do through YouTube and public participation. I've been wanting to show you this article from Pasadena Star regarding Los Angeles Department of Public Works notice of intent to conduct a weather modification program. I doubt many people actually noticed this, buried on page 11 of the classified ads. Check it out." So check it out, I did. So this is it right here. This is from the Pasadena Star News, a local paper, and as he said, it's on page 11 of the classifieds. So Jeremy, I want to praise you for having vigilance, because this is what we all need to be doing. We need to be keeping our eyes open for these types of things. Me personally, I do scan the public notices, but keep in mind that I just said scan. I don't really read them as closely as I should. So once again, great work finding this, because you're probably right. I bet hardly anybody even saw this, and those that did probably don't even know what they were reading. It says, "Notice of Intent. County of Los Angeles Department of Public Works hereby gives notice of intention to conduct a weather modification program. Nature and purpose. The County of Los Angeles will implement a weather modification project to increase precipitation in Obama's San Gabriel Mountains. Ground-based equipment will be used to disperse silver iodide particles into suitable storm clouds. Criteria have been developed for both initiating and suspending weather modification activities. The LA County Board of Supervisors has approved the project and adopted the Mitigated Negative Declaration. Time and location. Weather modification equipment will be installed at 10 sites from Pacoima to Glendora and will focus on increasing the precipitation in the Pacoima Wash, Tujunga Wash, and San Gabriel River watersheds. Weather modification activities will be initiated for the next storm that meets activation criteria and continue for suitable storms through April 15, 2016. As part of this program, weather modification activities will be conducted between October 15th and April 15th over each of the next 4 years. The project will be operated and supervised by North American Weather Consultants, a certified weather modification consultant. Project information. Further information can be found at this website, Cloud Seeding, or contact LA County Department of Public Works. Here's the address, here's the phone number, and this was published several times in the Pasadena Star News. So here's what I think is going on. We were told months ago that we would receive the brunt of El Nino rains in Southern California in the months of January and February. We have gotten hardly any rain in January, and it only rained once in February. You know what the common denominator was? Almost every single day for the last 2 months, we have been under heavy chemtrail spraying. In many cases, the chemtrail spraying has been very low. They are literally eliminating the El Nino and pushing the storms away from us. Now, our government, they are seizing power as a result of their created drought. So for them to come out and say that they're going to launch a program to help it rain, they are full of crap. This is them throwing it in our face in the back of the paper where no one's going to see it, that they are going to continue this drought. And this is what they meant when they have said over and over again in different meetings that the drought is never going to end. Because it is never going to end. They're going to manipulate the weather to the point that they will force us to conserve water forever, and the dumb sheeple will continue to go along with it. And so with that, I want to thank Jeremy for getting this to me. I'm not sure if you are aware, but I live in West Covina in the very northern part of town, so we are probably very close to each other. I would like it if we could meet up and I could get this newspaper article from you. But if you want to keep it for yourself, I understand. Either way, thank you again. And the only thing I have to say about all of this is this news clip right here where they threw it in our face that they were blocking the storms from coming into California.
But look at these humidity readings, too. 10% Van Nuys, 7% in Fullerton, and about 20% in Big Bear. Slowly, with that westerly wind, we'll start to see these increasing numbers in that relative humidity, but that's about it. That west wind in Los Angeles at 13 miles an hour at LAX usually cools things down, but it's still 82 degrees there. And red flag warnings, they have been canceled, and so have all wind advisories. So a little bit of good news there. The bad news, high pressure is going to re-strengthen this weekend, and these storms will continue to go right to the north of us into the northwest, and that means no rain for us. In fact, in the 7-day forecast, it does look very, very dry, but the red flag warnings so far have not been reissued.